Hello YouTube and welcome to frame 2 in my match with Ollie. And Ollie's turned into Mark Williams for his break-off shot, which is fair enough. If this is the first video you're joining me with, then we play our league with handicaps. My handicap is 9 and Ollie's is 40, so he gets a 31-point start, and the handicaps are based on ability and they work very similarly to the way golf handicaps are. The lower you are, the supposed better you are. So here we go. So knocked in that red to the middle, taking the blue there. Going to try and get down onto the black off of this red and then hopefully get into the bunch. But we'll see. And as you can see by that, that was an epic positional shot. Which meant that I completely knackered that one up. These middle pockets are not forgiving in the slightest. So let's see if we can drop that pink in and then stay on the red that's closest to the middle pocket. But unfortunately, I'd rolled about half a ball too far and wasn't on it. So tried cutting that one in. Perhaps that was the wrong shot. I mean, those two reds that the cue balls ended up next to, perhaps playing one of those and then playing for the blue would have been a better option, but I didn't look at it at the time. So note to self, look at the table a bit better. Don't knock the yellow in. Oh. Yeah, tough with the rest of those ones. He'd held nicely, very nicely indeed for the pink. But if I can drop this one in, I'll stay on the pink as well. But no, it's jawed, unfortunately. That was probably, I mean, I looked at this during editing, I thought, what's he doing taking that ball? He should take the one over the pocket, but that was definitely the better red to take for positional play for the black. So yeah. Again, another wonderful positional shot, getting on the green very nicely there. So happened to take the awkward yellow instead. Now maybe get into the reds in the middle in the bunch. Get a lucky nudge. Now there's a choice of those reds next to the yellow for the same pocket as the black. But yeah, very, very unforgiving. So left Ollie with the opportunity. Unfortunately for him, he's not taking advantage of that one. So red in, round the angles, put round the back of the green for choice of either blue or black, depending on where the cue ball ends up. Now it's high on the blue, so I could come down the table, but it made sense to just play that delicate one to take me onto the red to the left of the black spot. There's another wonderful positional shot where I've got into the cue ball too much. And yes, I was laughing at myself because it was awful. So can we redeem the situation? Thankfully I can, and using the reds in the middle of the table to slow the cue ball down. Now the red to the right of the black would be the best ball to carry on with. I mean, I got into it a little bit more than I wanted to. I wanted to try and stay in the black into the same pocket, but I have ended on the pink, and that one will take me nicely to the red that is below the pink spot. And no funny games with this one. Drop this one in and try and get nicely on the black, which I don't. I've gone almost straight, so pink is the better option to get on that next red. Now it's a hair off of straight, so I didn't want to punch that one in case I took a nudge off of that red that I've just gone past and it ended up in the middle pocket along with the red. So taking the blue, not trying a pot here, just going to try and get down behind the black somewhere if possible. Slightly under hit, but still a nice little break. Long potting's not quite there at the moment. So shot to nothing time, and it certainly did come to nothing. That was not the best. And that was very unlucky. It was only a shade heavy, wasn't it, on pace, whereas I absolutely butcher that shot and somehow managed to fluke a red in the middle. So really must hold my hands up and apologise about that. But karma restored itself by me missing the green into the middle because I was trying to go around the table. And although Olly's potted that red, he unfortunately, if you didn't notice, flicked the brown with his cue. I have to confess, I didn't even notice it at all. He was the one that said to me about it. So another safety shot that had a decent line on it. That one just a little bit heavy, but I could have been in an awful lot of trouble. Again, very nice line picked out, just a fraction heavy. He's doing his best to try and tuck me up, isn't he? And I wandered around, had a look at that red, and that was one of those really awkward ones. It wasn't on the cushion, it was about 2 or 3 millimetres off of it. So they're always a nightmare, aren't they? There's that blasted middle pocket again, isn't it? Yeah, I'm very sorry, Olly. You know what's coming here. But that is a fantastic escape. Managing to keep the red safe and send the cue ball up the table on his first try. So, yeah. Now I go and catch that one a bit too thick because I was trying to get back up behind the yellow. And that was a bit unfortunate, and the red has just rolled far enough for me to be able to see it. So can I screw back far enough and get onto the pink or black nicely to take me up the table. Well, I'm on both of them, but neither of them nicely. But black ball was the option because it will take me up onto the yellow into its own pocket. Excuse me. Now, dead straight on the yellow, so I can't do anything with the cue ball. But if I drop it in, then I'll have a chance at the green into either the right middle or right corner, depending how far I go through. So right corner it is. Again, this is one of those pocket weight ones where if I do just play it plain ball, I will stay on the brown. And I'm quite shocked I actually managed to get that green. So around the angles, just making sure I push through positively and let the cue ball do all the work. But as you can see, not in the best position, and if I take the blue to the green pocket, I'm not getting on the pink. So really thin cut blue to middle, which has worked. And this is going to be an interesting shot. Can I pot the pink? And if I can I go all the way around the table and get on the black? Believe me, I surprised myself with that I even managed to pot that at that pace. And the black for a 35 break to finish. And yeah, it wasn't until putting this video together that I've actually realised I've ended on 100 points, which doesn't happen very often. But if you're still with us at the end of this frame, thank you very much. I mean, I did have a couple of nice breaks in there. Olly was a bit unfortunate with a lot of his attempted pots. They were close, but it was just not quite there. But he was almost getting me in some nasty snookers. So let's look forward to frame 3, where I will see you very shortly. So for now, take care.